My name is Ruth Aine. I am from Uganda. I am a trained journalist, but over the last 5 years I've been practicing online communications, digital media consultations and things like that. My main focus is trying to help organizations and young people put their conversations online because I believe that within the enhancement that comes with technology, voices had more explicitly, and there's a lot of concrete conversations that go on online. So DigiTrends 2013 happened in Dakar. It was a 2-day event. That was the first youth consultation that happened, and it happened prior to the high-level dialogue. And I think the high-level dialogue then was in its second year. A lot has changed. By then, the idea was to bring on young people to have them, engaged in a conversation that helped them, put into practice and into reality what it is that they do on the ground in regards to enhancing the conversation on democracy, elections, and governance. And by then, there wasn't a lot of popular conversations, whether online or offline, about young people engaging in governance. But I think DigiTrends has, to a certain extent, achieved what it intended to do, which was to have that conversation amongst young people and tell them, yes, you're able to run for office. Yes, you can support your government. Yes, you have a role in political parties. Yes, you have a voice to be heard. In 2013, I think that we were about, if we were many, we were about 30 people that attended that dialogue. And the years that, that preceded, it's amazing what the growth has been, both online and offline. The physical dialogues obviously have come a long way. Because I think in 2014, we were able to have a whole huge youth dialogue, in Nairobi, and that brought together all the young people from all over the continent. 2015 is when we, no, we didn't start the region. We also had another consultation in Kigali that brought together a lot of young people. 2015 is when there was some decentralization of, now let's go to the regions and engage more people, because it's easier to engage them in 3 different locations than bring them all together, as we know how hard it is to get around Africa. And I think that just seeing the growth of in regards to the numbers and in regards to the fact that this has become a popular conversation with young people is something that we need to celebrate and applaud. To see that there's so many young people who can stand up today and say, I am doing this with my organization, or I started this organization just so that I can help young people put their voices across in regards to leadership. I think the most essential thing is to, first of all, enhance what has already been done. The physical dialogue and the online engagement. There's a lot more that we can do with the DigiTrends. And the second thing is to build a brand of our own as Africans. And I think that it's more important for us to be able to tell our stories and highlight what it is that we have achieved, what it is that we want to do going forward as young people, what our dreams and aspirations are in the political space. And I think that there's still a lot more that we can do. I think I'm very excited when I think about the future, and I think about the fact that we could make DigiTrends, TV, a reality, a whole media house, and just telling the African story, which has been our undoing for a very long time. And for me, this then, the pride it just gives me to, be a part of an African thing for the African people by African people is definitely, a realization that I'm willing to work towards achieving.